Okay, it's day 4, and we're gonna crack open the rocks. Not rocks, but stone arrowheads that I've been tumbling. This is day 4. Um, day 4 in a couple of hours. Look at all that. Look at that. You can see all that. Can you see what's going on here? Some black powder on this, which is, I think, is coming from the little rub wheel, the little rub pad on the thing. You see that or not? Yeah, okay. That was unexpected. Didn't know that was going to happen. I've watched 1 billion hours worth of tumbling and people using all sorts of machines, and that's kind of the first for that. Trick I have learned on this one, you probably need on a newer rig here, is a little flattish screwdriver to pry it apart. And then another part was to take, again, this is such a new device, this is a little bit of a problem. There we go. Oh, okay. It was a lot cleaner than I thought it was going to be. I was expecting a bit of a different kind of a slurry. You can see that. It is grayish or cement looking. And get the strainer out. My apologies, I had to go get the Dollar General strainer thingy here to dump this out in. Alright, here we go. Now, I have some that I haven't tumbled yet. We'll look at those to compare. I ended up going the full Monty on the first stage here. Ooh, I gotta tell you, it's got a stench to it. It's odd smell. It's like wet concrete floor. There's quite a bit of, I think this is that grit. I'm not do anything more than take a look at them here. Oh, crap. Let's see what we got here. Okay. Well, yeah. It took a bit. Now it's been only 4 days. It did take a bit of the edge off of it. It didn't break any points off. Still got the same shape and everything. Yeah, that one got a notch out of it right there. That's unfortunate. There's a big one too. You out. That you little guy. Yeah, these need to go longer. I'm not going to do anything but these back in, just like they are. You still got grit all over them, and you still feel the grit. So we're gonna run them again. Just keep running. We're gonna run for another 4 days and then check them. Yeah, feel that grit. Get him. thought about put some more grit in this, but I don't think I will. I will use this water right here. Well, yeah. Maybe not. I don't know. I'll pour this back in here. Just to that point. See that? I'm losing some grit though. I don't like that. Do a little pan in here. See if I can save you some grit. There's some on the grit good at. It ain't worth messing with. Not losing that much. And for that matter, let's get this all back up here. That little plastic BB's going everywhere. And they are BBs. I may have too much water in there. Look at that. Yeah, that looks better. I don't think I'll have to add any more grit. Let's get that cleaned up around that edge though. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, it's gritty. Stuff everywhere. Jeepers, creepers. Wow, so weird. Okay, quit fussing with it. Let's get it cleaned out. Yeah, I probably should have washed it. I know, but this doesn't even look like it's done anything. To be honest with you, the grit is still grit. The water got gray because I think it just cleaned the grit. All I got clean was the grit. Let's go back around that one more time. As much as that as we can right there. Don't need that up in the ceiling area. Sure, it would cause leaks. So what did we learn from the first 4 days? I probably shouldn't have put any of the pellets in there, and probably had too much water in it. I had the right amount of grit. I used recommended amount of grit. The idea was I was trying to save the pieces from getting too beat up by each other. Even though they're small, they're all the same hardness, thinking. So got all that back down in there like it needs to be. Alright. Get Excelsior back together here. And I do apologize, I can't watch what I'm doing here, so I try to set this up enough that it catches all that's going on. Hope you saw whatever. I didn't add no water to that. I just poured back some of this water. Had some of the grit left in it. There's some grit left in this bowl, which is no big deal. I will probably put that in drying receptacles to dry it out. Once I do mess with that part of it, I'm not going to put this down my drain, of course. And yeah, I mean, I still got the glittery bits everywhere. So that, I must have had too much water in it. And that's my excuse for that, why they didn't tumble very good. Get that tightened down. Get tight. But them little things are still sharp, man. I tell you, I got them in my hand there. All right, a little less water. Didn't change anything else. Another 4 days. All right, here we go. Okay, we're at the day 6 on tumble of stone arrowheads, and I'm gonna crack it open here and see what we got. This thing's still pretty tight. pull it off. Just back on. Give it a bit of a squeeze. I'm gonna make a mess. Poof. Okay. And it's been running on the grit, starter grit, your coarse grit, and so it's been running for like 6 days on that. Now I checked it at day 3 or 4. Didn't look like it was doing anything, so I took some of the water out and just put everything back in like it was. Quite a bit of grit still left in there. How about that? Oop. I'm just going to rinse the little barrel out here a bit. This is my first time running any kind of rock tumbler. I'm a complete novice at this, but I've seen lots of videos, of course, online, and looked at all the stuff everybody's doing, and kind of got an idea what I was supposed to be doing. Boy, there's a lot of that grit still left in there. It just still feel gritty. Yeah, but not as much. It feels like coarse sand. It does grit. Wash that out a little better. Okay. Let's see what we got here. Before I do that, let me get another container with some water in it. I didn't make the kind of slurry I thought I was going to make with this, but as I've seen them doing all kinds of different rocks, and so these are all stone arrowheads made in a foreign country, not my Native American people. Let's see what we got here. It's still well, it's starting to do some stuff there. Cool. It's not really, I mean, it's not smoothing them up. It's still pretty rough. So what we're probably going to do is I'll go through these, and I will probably get rid of the plastic beads that are in here, and we'll reload some fresh grit. We'll go through this and look them over real good and get them somewhat cleaned up. And I'm going to throw these plastic beads away because I got tons of them. Now you can reuse them, but I think they're too small. They're little bitty, about the size of tapioca pearls, and they kind of look like tapioca pearls after they're cooked. But anyway, so we'll get that all done, and we'll come back and I'll show you what they look like after I get them all kind of cleaned up. All right, here in a second, we'll be back. Okay, we're back. Let's see if I can somewhat closer. My glasses on, see how fuzzy this picture is. It's awful dark. I'm sorry about the lighting. It's a cloudy day, and I don't have many lamps in my living area here where my dining room table's at. And it only has 2 windows in the whole room, and it's a cloudy day. So Yeah, it's not going to be real bright, but I pulled out the little bittiest one I had in there. It's about the size of a small shark tooth. The rimble kind of reminds me of shark teeth. Let's see if I can put one here on it. There we go. Let's see if that works. Okay. Anyway, not working as well. Sorry about that. But there's, I mean, we got some pretty cool colors out here. Look at that thing. That thing. I can do this so you can see that. It's just almost completely clear. It's got a little brown greeny stuff inside of it. You can't really see it, but look how it glows. Look at that. That's kind of cool. It kind of comes out as a little purplish. I just can't seem to make that out. And it's got, like I said, little greens in it. That's kind of cool. Got these all cleaned up, ready to go back for phase 3. Look at that. And inside that, what you can't really see through this camera, is that it's got a field of green, what looks like moss, green moss. It's as green as it can be. You can't really tell, can you? Well, anyway, I tried, ladies and gentlemen. Take my word for it. That is green through a bluish green crystal, and it's really nice looking. I've got several of those, and I've got lots of them with different striations. Some of these are becoming opaque as they roll. Here's another one that's got a load of green in it. It's almost too dark to see the green in it until you put a light behind it. And then bam, there it is. Pretty cool. Here's one. I scrubbed the heck out of that one because it has black spots in it. Well, they run all the way through it. I don't know what it is. It's purplish in color. The rock itself, the crystals are purplish. And then the black spots look like just straight up iron. And straight up iron. Some more of the crystal with a green mossy look to it. Yeah, there's some pretty cool colors coming out. This one's really nice. It's just pretty cool. Yeah, so anyway, we're gonna run those again, and we'll be back with the process in about 5 days, 4 or 5 days. Later, toodles. Thanks for joining me.